Alright, hello everyone. Nice to see some of you guys are here already. I'm gonna hop into the Object 705A here, or 705, excuse me, for my first battle here. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, good Easter Sunday here. Levi's roaming around the room here looking for, I guess gave him a treat. He thinks there's more. But nice to see some of you guys. I'm gonna be going till, basically right at 10 here. Again, I've been doing it kind of during the first battle, my Twitch timer. It's been a little bit easier for me to set it up after I go live, but gonna be going until 10 tonight. Feel free to request any tanks if you haven't already. Yeah, pretty much not doing anything too crazy tonight, just the typical tank requests and a few grinds mixed in. Thank you very much, Bobo, for the bits. That was a really lame April Fool's joke on my part. But, yeah, I had to do something. I had a really elaborate plan, kind of ready to go, but unfortunately I was hung up at work for like about an extra hour, so I couldn't get it done. Had to do some yard work. I was like, yeah, I've done quite a bit the past few days here to where I think I got quite a bit coming up this week too. Thank you very much, Dana, for the bits as well. Thanks, guys. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, I know some people, you know, probably have things to do for Easter, which, yeah, I guess didn't feel like switching a stream schedule up just because I've had some issues in the past couple weeks. You know, whether it's my internet or roofers and stuff like that, to where I just wanted to keep everything the same, so it didn't get really confusing while I was continually switching everything, you know, basically every stream. Alright. Which haven't really, you know, there's no real news that came out about really anything. I had a really lame Rickroll joke. I do them every year though, honestly. Ryan said I need to come up with something new. But, crap. This, we do not have good map control at all here. But yeah, if I had time, I was actually going to. So, with how I start the streams now with my little intro screen, it was going to pan over to, I could have pre-recorded, which would look live. A little video of me in War Thunder explaining that now that I've swapped over to Twitch, I was going to make the jump over to War Thunder after having so many people ask me for it. But unfortunately, I didn't have time to download War Thunder, and on top of that, I stuck out the wrong spot here. On top of that, you know, record that and whatnot. God, this is not good. I don't want to turtle up here, but we kind of have to. I always fall for Rickrolls, but honestly, you know, I don't really mind the song, so it's not that bad of a thing, in my opinion. I feel bad because I knew that WZ1115A was going to do that, but I don't know why the mediums fell back behind me. Doesn't make any sense why they would do that, aside from, you know, just wanting to give the enemy map control. And T-54 had a kind of the right idea, but at the same time, not exactly well executed. Lord, no, 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 no. That completely missed him. I missed my really easy shot on his side hole where I was going for the track in hopes that we could get him after that, but no. Are you kidding me, dude? We're not playing well as a team, and these TDs at our base, if we're gonna win, like we are up by 2, but honestly, we're just gonna start dropping like flies here, which is the problem, and I can't pen anything for my life here. You know, this thing has a pretty darn crappy gun, and fortunately, it's kind of showing here. Yeah, he had HE, good for that guy, but you know, now we're down by 1. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone's picking this guy up very well, but they're just gonna basically pile. Come on, guys. Yeah, they're not even this guy, but the other light didn't even pick up WZ. Yeah, it's pretty much game over now. We were trying to do too much, but numbers, even though they're on our side, we're still losing there. But these TDs still have a shot as long as they stick together and cover one another. But, oh well. Alright, object 140. Yeah, the 268 is really balanced. Yeah. That tank, honestly, I really hope that they do something by the next stream, or not stream, the next update, because it needs something. Like the object 430U, like it's a little bit too good compared to some other tanks it compares to at tier 10. But it's still like, that's not blatantly broken, but that the 268 version 4, if they wanted to have that armor, they should just nerf the mobility by a pretty good margin. It would still be really good, but yeah. But anyway, my first tank request up is the T-3485M here. Yeah, I had a pretty long day at work today, so hopefully I don't get too tired here towards the end of the stream, which I forgot to actually reset my goal here. It's now April, of course. So, gotta get this started here. I knew I was afraid of getting to do something. Usually I get done work like latest this time of year, you know, like a little bit after like 2 o'clock, but today I was there till 3:45 or so. Like we had a large like brunch buffet for Easter, so I was out there like cooking on the buffet, like omelets and stuff and carving, so yeah, pretty busy. Yeah, a lot of people are testing out. I haven't had a chance to actually play it, but I've seen videos of it. It's on the sandbox server right now. Like literally, this is the first time I've been on a computer since the last stream because of work this weekend. They're currently testing out in a sandbox server. I honestly don't think it's, which our team's not pushing over here, so screw it. I am not going over on this side. This doesn't make sense, to be honest. You know, basically it's Battle Royale, but World of Tanks version. Honestly, like, it looks interesting, but this is one of those things, like, they could make it work, but I don't know how well it's actually gonna work out, to be honest. But from initially like seeing people play it, it seems like a fun little like gimmick game mode, like say something they would release on April Fool's Day or something, or you know, say like a 1 week thing like they do from time to time. Like I could see it working out like that, but I don't think it would ever become a fully, oh lord, I'm gonna get completely popped here. I deserve that too, because I wasted time early on. You know, which our team's playing this completely wrong. We have nobody over here, just 2 people in the center, and yeah, this is gonna be bad if we don't win this castle here quickly. Thank you very much for the tip, Labobo. Yes, oh lord, there's the 112 again. I now have my work haircut here. Courtesy, I got that done last night on, like, literally had to rush after work to actually get this cut. I was busy after work because we had one of Ryan's friend was staying over with us this weekend, so a little bit busy outside of, you know, just the normal work and whatnot. But luckily I got it cut off. I wouldn't, honestly, like, even though I'm not always the most, like, say, clean shaven and stuff, whenever it comes to like buffets and whatnot, I'll always revert back to, not to say culinary school, but you know, short kept hair, clean shave, stuff like that. So, you know, I kind of had to cut it. Thank you very much for the bits. Thank you very much, guys. That, you know, I almost forgot that this was, you know, the start of the month. I know it was April 1st, obviously, by the lame Rickroll attempt, but I forgot completely about resetting the tip goal. I'm kind of screwed here. I took that really big hit early on, which, yeah, this is not going to work unless I can bounce him. He did miss though, but I don't think my team's going to come to my rescue. Nope. But honestly, my team threw this. This is where a lot of people hate Erlingberg right now, which it's not the map's fault. It's honestly, people are playing it entirely wrong because, you know, they kept the same name and it looks similar, but it plays completely different. to where our team, honestly, half the team camped in the back in the AB line. The other half pushed one square on the castle, which obviously doesn't work. So maybe more people should try the center, where you actually win the matches. But didn't help that the Comet was shooting APCR, which is why I wasn't too confident in actually, you know, blocking anything there. So... Right, so let me upset this, or not upset, reset this goal here. Okay, I need to see how well my math is. Having to work with whatchamajig, change here. Making me think here. There we go. I think that works. Thanks again though for the bits, guys. I really wish, you know, Streamlabs, they have a like a bit goal, but it's separate than like the, you know, the what you would tip through Streamlabs. I wish I could just combine them together, but you know, I kind of see why they're separate, at least for now. I don't think that they have worked out how to combine them yet. Alright, so I have a Malshin up next here. Hello, CG and Jackie. Which I got the rolled dice command working again, as you can see there. All I literally had to do was restart the chatbot, and I clicked update again. It didn't download anything, but scripts popped up. Like, it didn't have an update, but it worked. Alright. Sorry for that last match. I shouldn't have pushed through the center like that, where the 112 hit me after I bled so much time trying to get to the other side. But I can get where people were frustrated with Erlingberg when you get matches like that. And, you know, unfortunately, until people kind of realize, like, hey, maybe, you know, say month 2 of 1.0, you know, month 2, you know, people might start catching on. But as far as the sandbox stuff with the whole battle royale thing with tanks, you know, I might give that a shot as far as, you know, pop on for a quick little stream or something like that. But as far as like tonight's stream went, I literally haven't even had the time to re-download, because I always delete the sandbox because it's usually pretty long between it. Re-download the server or the test client for that. But at least, like, my initial reactions of it, it's a decent idea, but, you know, honestly, they're only doing this to try to hop on, like, the bandwagon, to where the same kind of not studio, but team that worked on Frontline, so the 30v30, you know, attack first defense with respawns and stuff, worked on the mode that's in Sandbox right now. Honestly, that mode, the Frontline mode, is unique. It's so much better than just kind of ripping off what's the popular thing right now. So I kind of wish they would just release that. They keep saying it's coming, but I kind of wish that they would just release that and let people, you know, kind of decide whether or not it's a good mode on a wide scale. But who knows? Alright. Our mouse is still... It's actually further back from where we actually spawned. Didn't know that was possible. Hello, old bear. Nice to see you. Like, literally, he was just behind where we actually spawned as a team. Holy crap, I actually hit him. That's why you take shots, even if you know, not like anyone was gonna pop up before then, but that's why you take shots if you have a small little chance there. Alright. I'm gonna be like squirming and stuff all night. I'm like really sore from work and doing stuff around the yard. so on and so forth. Say I might get shot by the left. That's what I was mainly worried about, and yeah. Nice to see the 113 didn't use heat though, but very nice if we could hit those TDs and stuff in the center. Hoping that they're not far enough to hit me now. I should be outside their view range, but this is exactly where I got one shot at by like a JPZ 100 in the Badger a couple weeks ago. Well, yeah, the mouse is literally afraid to move. Like, at least our team's doing decent. Like, I took a stupid shot there, but I'm fairly confident in this tank playing against higher tiers. Not because the armor's like anything great, but you have a decent amount of HP. Your gun hits decent, to where as long as you're not being like forced into bad positions or like really close up brawling when you're outnumbered, usually you can kind of hold your own. But it would be very nice if this guy would man up, or woman, or whoever. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to hold on forever here. Good job, 1-3A. He's got a little bit more HP than me now, so it makes sense for them to, you know, just bump up there. Alright, so when it comes to Erlingberg, like, I have a full map strategy and video about it if you want like a more in-depth kind of opinion about it. But honestly, like, heavies and like heavily armored TDs do work the best in town, yes, but like even if you're in a medium, you can still go there. It's just basically how the map works now is the center basically it has a lot of cover, and it can also shoot the both flanks because you can position yourself in a lot of different places to shoot either kind of on your team side or the enemy team side from the center. So not only can you kind of defend the center, you can push the center and fight, you know, other enemies in the center, and you can also support both flanks from pretty much anywhere in the center. So it has a lot of versatility, and it's really important to have, to where if you don't have that, your team's segmented. And since there is a lot more cover, you know, it's going to be that much harder to kind of get enemies out there. So you want to put and have enough people to hold the center, and then the castle and the railway side, or wherever the windmill is, I call it the railway, but those flanks are basically your team needs to push one of them and hold, to where the other one you defend, or kind of use the center to slow them down and defend from the center town. So basically it's almost the same as the old Erlingberg. However, instead of, you know, pushing one side hard and defending one side and just kind of holding your own, you definitely have to hold the center now. And it's not as important to win both outer flanks because there's so much open ground out there, and the way that they're set up, you know, one side basically can defend, like the northern side on Erlingberg can defend the railway side, and the southern side can defend the castle side pretty well. So yeah, the mouse, he actually moved pretty far there, you know. Hello, Randall. Nice to see you. But basically, unless I'm in like a really fast tank on Erlingberg, there's actually a tank over here. You know, I would probably be going to the center. If I'm in a slow tank or a tank that, you know, actually has a little bit of armor for the match. Easy. But yeah. Come on guys, we can kill him. You can do it, guys. They're like, the mouse is, yeah, they still is full HP. But like, they're over here. Honestly, there's people starting to actively try to get that Intel event kind of dropped. They're actually emailing Intel, basically telling them that they should pull out their sponsorship, because the way Wargaming set it up, which the SEA server actually put a change in to where only tier 4, I think you have to be above tier 4. So I don't know if it's tier 4 and up or if you have to play tier 5 and up for the tickets to actually count for the event. Because, you know, the way they set it up, it's promoting people to either use bots or to basically, you know, 3 people on one account play so many battles to get it if they're not using a bot. They're saying to Intel, you know, why are you like supporting this where it could potentially like hurt somebody, you know, from playing these many games. I personally, like, when it comes to those things, I don't really care. Like, you know, if you win something, cool, but you know, it doesn't even make that much sense to say, like, not to say ruin your life, but spend that much effort when, you know, the likelihood of you getting it is, you know, pretty slim, unless like you literally cheat your way basically with the way it's set up. Thank you very much, Underscore, for the follow. Yeah. But honestly, it's Wargaming's fault. They know their game to where the way I would have went about it is a few people, there's a couple good suggestions I saw to where each ticket you get basically should just be like a lottery ticket to where it increases your chances to win. The only problem I see with that is technically that might be like considered gambling or something, to where I'm sure in different countries and stuff there's probably different rules around that or about that. But personally, I would have just tied it to, you know, tier 5 and up, and basically with that I would just, not to make it skill based, but I would say it should be like top, they always do top 10, I would say top 5, if not maybe like top 8 or something, only because, you know, it shouldn't just be every single match more or less, or 75% of your matches. As long as you load in and don't like time out, you get it. In low tiers, you know, it should actually require you to be playing and not using like a bot account. Ah, got him. Awesome. Thank you, Penguin, for the follow. Thanks for the IS4 request. Okay, there's a T10. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him. He's zooming away. Yeah, you know, CPUs, they're not like crazy as far as prices right now. It's the GPUs that are really crazy because of the whole cryptocurrency crap. To where, you know, that would definitely help out upgrading the CPU for tanks. Oh, I thought I was gonna get lucky there. Honestly, I don't know where I want to push, because I want to push over there, but I can see that I'm clearly going to be alone to where I'm clearly going to be alone, so it doesn't make too much sense for me to go out there on my own, given that, yeah, it's only a T69, but that could easily turn into people shooting me from the hill, the FV-183, the T10 coming back around. It's just, my team needs to, you know, do something, but, you know, from the looks of it here, I'm gonna have to do it, because nobody's picking this guy up, or these guys up, to where once they flank the hill, it's literally gonna be game over. Well, at least it looks like the light tank picked them up. Maldrin, I have a 430U video up on YouTube from the test server when they first came out. I don't actually own that tank though when it comes to the live server. So, you know, I have like a preview video up and stuff of it, but nothing outside of that. I'm glad you like the stream, Penguin. Yeah, at 430U, you know, I'm gonna hopefully be going down that grind some point in the next couple months. Right now I have a lot of grinds going on, so I can't open up another one right now. But that is a tank I've... Oh lord, there's a Strev S1, but I really wanted to get this Scorpion G. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. So many tanks around me, overextend it, and I'm kind of screwed. I honestly think that this Scorpion G is going to try to flank me. But I can't push because I wouldn't be able to kill them to where I'm better just backtracking, staying alive, and just, you know, not dying stupidly here. I'm glad to reconnect with you here, underscore. I remember VPG very well. But yeah, I'm still chugging along now. A little bit different than, you know, back in VPG where I was doing a lot of, you know, I didn't stream back then, and I was doing just a lot of written content. Hello, Cut. Nice to see you. Congrats, Graham. I had a really bad joke go through my head there, but I'm struggling. I keep trying to pop into like other games outside of World of Tanks because, you know, I like World of Tanks, but it's still nice to pop into, you know, a different game from time to time. For the past, like, I don't know, 2 weeks I've been really struggling to get into anything at all. Like, I haven't touched World of Warplanes in quite some time. I screwed up my gun depression here. Like, I don't care if this guy shoots me. Well, I care if he shoots me, but I needed to do something there. Are you gonna do that? Oh Lord, no! Crap! I could have got him, but we got this in the bag. One AMX. I knew he's gonna pop back. But World of Warplanes, you know, that's one of the games where, when I have had a moment, the most I've done is like a little bit of Stellaris, to where World of Warplanes used to be my go-to, like pop in for like 1 or 2 fights because they're pretty quick. Mastery Baz third class though. A decent fight here, you know, top 5 damage. I could have easily just died there early if I overextended though, but I did what I could with where I went in the beginning. Alright, so T-54 here. I've seen Subnautica. I've actually watched, you know, some streams. Hello, Pesmed. You know, I've watched some streams of people playing it. I've kind of said to myself, like, I can't buy any more games right now because, you know, I guess I just don't have time to, like, you know, play one. Maybe after, you know, maybe after the summer, because I know right now I don't have any time at all to really hop into anything. Or honestly, it's probably, if I keep like trying to pop into Stellaris, because I'm still playing that game I streamed, you know, about a month ago. I could post like a screenshot of or a quick little video of like the update to that match, but I'm only like 40% of the way through that specific galaxy in the game I was playing. My Federation has we control like I think 40% of it, but yeah. Things have finally like started to get interesting with building some pretty big things. But yeah, more or less it's just, you know, unless I get like some really free time somewhere, I've kind of said to myself I'm just gonna hold off on any like new ventures for a little bit, because it's hard enough just to, you know, get tanks here more or less, and I haven't put out like say a new map strategy and stuff too, to where I need to finish those. I need to get on that and at least do like, you know, say at least a couple a week. Yeah, I'd say the T-54, it's an awesome tank. It does, you know, perform a little bit better if you say use heat and turn it into the Heat 54, like right there. Honestly, I would have penned the E50 if I had shot heat. So it's a tank, like same there. Would have done that too, to where I just lost half my HP, didn't gain anything from it. Or if I shot heat, I'd have about like 640 damage, give or take a little bit. So it's a tank that honestly, not that you need to spam premium from, but it becomes more than just a tier 9 tank if you start leaning on your premium round a bit. I definitely cannot go around against the T-30. These guys look like they're gonna get popped here. Yep, AMX-30. Just gonna crit him. Yeah, he uses repair kit though. Crap. Oh lord, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble if this T-30 gets me. Crap, the Emil just got whacked. No, I didn't notice a glitch. Honestly, I'm on cruise control on a couple maps now that I've got the a couple little changes down pat. Ooh, he missed one. I'm gonna be screwed here. At least get him. But yeah, I'm dead. These guys need to turn around. They were trying to press, but I still saw that AMX back there before he pushed. Yeah, once they saw the Emil 2s reloading, these guys were spread out to where they couldn't help me. It was an easy push right into me, but I just hope that they can come back here, you know, one-shottable, but it's gonna be a little tough. But I definitely screwed up in the beginning. Oh well. But the T-54, like, it can do a lot of things, but in that scenario, I was just I played a little bit too far out to where they could very easily hit my hull. I was a little overconfident there with, like, the armor on it can be okay, but not against same tier tanks, which were shooting me in the beginning. And like the PZ-58 shooting me, he has a really high penetrating gun for its tier. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I think I saw somebody posting like a little gif of that too. My opinion on the IS-6, I still like the IS-6, honestly. Like, when it comes to preferential tanks, not that I play them, like, not that I get like 10-15 battles in a row with them anymore, but honestly, preferential tanks, I still think they're okay. Like, yeah, you're not going to win on a 1v1 against, say you're in IS-6, you're not going to win 1v1 against Object 252U. Thank you very much, Grigsby. I was say, yeah, I remember your username there. But, you know, I do appreciate too, guys. you know, until I get the hang of, you know, I'm still relearning some names between the difference between YouTube and Twitch. You know, I appreciate the reminders too, where I should jot them down. I'll have to make an easy way for me to do that though. Yeah, but with the T54, had I started out with heat there, that's something I used to do in the T54, but I start feeling bad doing it. If you like say shoot your first two shots as like heat, sometimes that can help, but you know, you kind of feel dirty doing it that way, but it's very effective. I would have gotten those first two shots had I done that. But as far as the IS-6, as far as buffing it, if I was them, because I know they want to remove preferential matchmaking from a lot of tanks this year, buff them, give people the option to sell their tanks, get a refund, or trade it in, or keep it. I think they're starting with the KB5 still. It should be, you know, they said there was going to be a test for it like before the summer, so time's a ticking. If I was to buff the IS-6, honestly, I would mainly just buff the gun, penetration, DPM, and accuracy. I would give it a little bit more mobility, a little bit more HP. I would leave the armor roughly the same, except for the turret front. I would say buff the turret front, maybe like the hatches a little bit, but I wouldn't like go crazy and like buff the whole armor and like everything. I would say it should be like compared to the Object 252 Defender, it should have a worse armor than it, but it should have a more reliable gun, a little bit more mobility, and I think the IS-6 would be fine. Like, of course it struggles right now against some other tier 8s, like fully maxed ones, and also tier 9s of course, but I feel like if they go that route, a lot of people will like that. Which gun do I prefer in the T54? I go with the least accurate gun that has, pretty sure what, it has a little bit more DPM, but basically I go with that because I like, you know, it's a little bit more riskier, but honestly a lot of times in the T54 I'm just bopping around. I'm not really staying still at long range, like taking fully aimed shots and stuff, so I chose the gun that helps fighting at close range to get a little bit more out of it. The other gun, if I'm remembering correctly, it's a little bit worse like on the move and stuff as far as like accuracy and aiming time, but it has better overall accuracy I believe and better penetration. But again, like the T54, you can kind of get around that pen if you use a little bit of premium rounds mixed in. But honestly, both guns, you know, both guns work on the tank. Just figure out what works with you the best and kind of go from there. See, I probably should have went to the center. I thought more people were going to contest it, but I was mistaken there. IS-7 pulled up a little bit too far, but I'm wondering if I can still get shots on him. I don't think he is going to give me shots. Doesn't look like it. I was also kind of hoping that my team would, because we're really heavy in the south. I was kind of hoping that they'd let them kind of push up a little bit into the town, so I can kind of weasel my way in here and say flank somebody, like if they're pushing on one of these guys in front of me. I'm gonna try not to get myself into too much trouble, but at the very least gonna poke around here a little bit. There's another tank back there too. The leopard shot at me once, but there is definitely another guy back there. I might be able to get this IS-7 now. But my team is really heavy, honestly. Again, on the south and even towards the base, it's really heavy. To where, see how this shakes out. But so far so good. We're up by 4 and a good amount of HP too. Crap, I don't even know if this, at least his turret's sticking the other way, but I don't even know if he knew that I could see him there. Crap. Go. Still kind of learning the little the little firing lanes, honestly, between the town and the center. But this is one map that, honestly, if I had to make a map strategy for right now, I could get the basics down, but I couldn't get like the really small locations that I like to put in my map strategies. Like whether you should sit here or this corner. Like there is a rhyme and reason with all the little like spots that I draw on my map strategies. They don't always come into play, but you know, I don't just willy-nilly draw them in for no reason. Should be safe going through here. I'll just have to worry when I come out from around this corner. The girl pushed left. And I should be safe there, but I'm not 100% safe going up here. Just once you start getting higher, they can have tanks further back hit you pretty easily. But I'm hoping this E100 doesn't come into play, because I should be able to clip both of these guys in one clip if they stay like that. As long as I don't miss a shot, which knowing me is pretty high. Surprise! I'm gonna go for the easier tank here. That worked out pretty well. But as long as my team doesn't really screw this up, we should be pretty good here. That IS-7 should pop out and spot this side, so I'm just going to reload and probably pop out on this side once he spots there. He didn't spot the E100 though, which not good. Okay, he's still further down. Okay, I didn't get blasted into oblivion. That's always good, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Hello, Mr. E100. I am not going to crush you. I'm going to do something that's probably not going to work out. Please don't shoot me. Oh, no! I saw him do that, but at least he didn't direct hit me. I thought he was still reloading, but oh well. He didn't hit me that hard. No damage, just stunned me. Oh god. That worked out though. I took very minimal damage dropping down. Reload another clip here. I'm going to take the safer approach and go out here rather than take the right. Okay, I'll bite and go after this E4. Oh, slow reverse speed. Up to 5k damage. Okay, 268 turning around. I'm just still reloading. Sorry, IS-7. You shouldn't have went out on your own there, bud. This M48 is... Oh, he's tearing this Type 5 up. Crap. Just got tracked. No bueno. 268 is gonna flank me too. Yeah, I'm actually gonna die here. Oh, so close. Under a second. I should have had that, but I looked away a little too fast. I didn't get my shot as fast as I could have that first shot. But we're still gonna win this. Almost 6k damage. Can't complain there. Can't complain at all with that. Alright, I see a tank request there, AMX 1375 on Discord. I say sometimes it's a little hard for me to take tank requests on Discord when I'm live, but definitely can pre-request them there too. I always check, it just might take me a couple battles to pick them up on there. Pretty good fight though, I must say. I'm getting a little bit better hang of the town there on Nebelberg. Got a Mastery Badge 2nd class though. We won Himmelsdorf 2 in the T-54. Yeah, most amount of damage on both teams by a pretty fair amount. All in all, pretty good battle though. Yeah, still would have made a little bit of credits because I really only swapped over to heat at the end. I carry these mainly because of the amount of mouses, Type 5 heavies and stuff that are around nowadays, because I almost ran out of AP. I didn't have a full clip left at the end to reload into it. Alright, so I'm gonna hop in, or I'll do the 140 here. Then I'll hop into a grind after that before getting to the STI there, or ST1 or whatever it is. I always forget if it's 1 or yeah, I know it's 1 now. Alright, so let me start a giveaway too. 1,000 Levi biscuits for the winner here. Hello Danish. I'm not streaming on YouTube anymore. I put out, you know, a couple videos about it, and also it's probably still up there, honestly. If you look at my YouTube whatchamajig, the URL that has my live streams or had them on there, my thumbnail, it says, you know, I'm currently live on Twitch at this channel, to where, you know, I kind of made the switch over to where just streaming on Twitch and all my past streams, highlights, and specifically like my map strategies, you know, my guides and stuff are on YouTube. Yeah. It's just going forward, you know, 2 streams was a little too much for me to handle with both chats. And Twitch, as far as like purely from a live stream perspective, has a little bit more as far as features going on. But yeah, something I had to give to where if I kept doing both, honestly I wasn't going to be able to do as much that I do with the chat. I actually clicked on it trying to buy it. I was not really going to buy it though, because I could literally not afford that without like call up the mortgage company like, hey, can I refinance my house to buy a internet tank? They'd be like, what? IS4, honestly, going from the tier 9 to the tier 10 in the IS4 line, basically, not to say it's like a downgrade, but your armor doesn't feel as good. I didn't want to actually go all the way out here, and I screwed myself. He might actually get me here. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank you, Russian bias. So the IS4, basically the armor, it feels like butter against tier 10 TDs and also people shooting premium rounds. So that's where, you know, the armor definitely feels a little bit weaker than it actually is, but it's really tough all around, which is good. The gun, it's pretty reliable to where I almost relate it to like a all-around sturdier T110E5. Like, of course it's slower, but you know, it has better side armor, it can side scrape a bit, it can take a little bit more of a beating because it has better HP, but you'll struggle with it if you try to take on tanks that just literally can negate, you know, your basically all but your turret armor. You know, tier 10 TDs, people spamming premium heat mainly. So you gotta be careful about that, but it's a really good all-around tank, so you can fill into a bunch of different spots. And basically, I believe gun depression is worse on it coming from the tier 9, so you're not going to be able to fight on hills as much, but they do play very similar. It's just, you know, I like the tank, but as far as tier for tier, how they perform in their respective tiers, it is a little bit of a step down. Say there's like 10 tier 9 heavy tanks, I know there's more, and 10 tier 10 heavy tanks. The IS-4 would be like, say it's like number 7 on that list, and the ST1 is like number 3. So even though that they're the same role and statistically the IS-4 is better, for its tier it's a little bit worse. But you know, it's really tough to compare things because it can really shine when you have to, say, fill into a bunch of different roles. So thanks for the ultimate challenge there, John. I shot a little bit too low there. I didn't even hit the wall, I think. Might actually die here. Eh, 268's over there. Maybe I should not be firing. Oh, come on, hurry up. I didn't pin him. Come on. I shot too low there. I know that there's a rock in that area. Go. No problem, Dana. Okay, it's basically you need to really be on your toes as to whether or not you can actually lean on your armor, or you have to kind of like lean on your team a little bit. You know, it's definitely a rewarding tank. It's just, it's really difficult to play because one little mistake and you just start getting lit up. I only took that shot there because I was behind the bushes far enough. I wasn't gonna negate the camo I got from them. Just trying to spot for my team though, since some of them have HP. Try to peek again. It's just attempt to get out here. Thank you very much for the bits, Dana. I'm lit up. Not good. Probably gonna aim at me. I'm gonna have to make a tough decision whether or not to go back. Very much, Artie. That's exactly what I wanted to get hit by. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bounce out of here. Cachet. Oop. He's aiming at me now. Abort. The other JPZ is probably aiming at me too, but yeah. One thing at a time. Awesome. Pretty good battle here. 3,100 damage, 3,100 or 3,600 assist. 4 kills. Lord. Come on. I don't care about getting the 6th kill. I just want to keep getting the assist damage or something. This Artie's almost got me there. Ah, I should have taken a shot. His username is not correct. It says gold shooting tier earner or farmer. That was not a gold shell. You do not live up to your username. All right. So I need to add up the ultimate challenge from God. But Mastery Badge first class there, pretty good battle. Top 3 damage, most amount of experience, and also pretty good amount of assist damage there. I probably would have gotten it had I did a little bit more direct damage myself as far as an ace tanker. But thanks for requesting the 140, and congrats Randall for winning the raffle there. Excuse me. I don't know what it is, whenever I drink coffee I get like the hiccups. Really weird. Alright, AMX autoloader, M41 Bulldog. Alright, so alright. I'm gonna do a grind, then I'll get right into the ultimate challenge. So I'm gonna start a bet for it to where you're betting on option 0 is you think I'm gonna win the challenge coming up. I have to do 2.5 times the HP of a tank that gets randomly picked from a wheel as far as the tier goes. Option 1 is you think I'm gonna lose it, so option 0 is you think I'm gonna win it. You can bet up to 2,000 of the stream currency. Just make sure you type !LB to see how much you have. You have until I finish this battle here. It's coming up after this one to enter your bets here. This !bet, you press space. Option 0 you think I'm gonna win. Option 1 you think I'm gonna lose, and then anywhere from 1 to 2,000 for your bet. I'm probably still gonna go over here. We'll see though. Is this guy gonna push the center? I might pop up here just to take a couple little pot shots, but honestly they have a lot more armor than us with those two 430Us. It's gonna be interesting. Goda? I missed him. Yeah, that was his last shot. Oh, yeah. I was afraid about RD2, but I still took it. Took the chance and did not pay off. And they already have a tank in the center. Well, that's why you usually do not see me go to the center. But I thought it could have worked there, and I was deeply mistaken. It's an ultimate challenge, so the tank isn't set until I spin the wheel. It's anywhere from tier 7 to tier 10. I usually, if you guys look at the tank request list, it'll kind of say what the challenges that I have coming up are. I do my best to, write who did it and, if there's a tank or something there. So far, 4 people think I'm gonna win it, 2 think I'm gonna lose it. But this is tough to know where I want to go because there's so many arties. But most people will complain, but most likely I probably will die by arty, knowing me. But we'll see. Try to squeak by here. See, I could get a lucky little spot into the center, like if the Skoda T50 is trying to push. But so far, it's not working out good. They try to push the 8 line, and they don't really have that many tanks. And they're pushing into pseudo heavy tanks there with the Object 430Us, so they ran into a basically wall that they can't push through. definitely playing with fire when it comes to that Type 4 heavy tank. Gotta do something here. I know I can push into the E50s, but I can't like this. Crap. Kind of angry at myself for taking that shot. Screw it. I mean, I hope that I don't get artied. My window of opportunity gets slammed shut though there. Yeah. Well, this sucks. I'm gonna try to squeak by here. But Abbey, honestly, it used to be one of my favorite maps, but over time, it's just way too restricted basically to where if you don't have like a couple people to play with, like as far as mediums to like push somewhere early, it's honestly pretty miserable to play when you're in a tank with no armor. But it's kind of looking, the only place I could go at this point is back near the base. Like I'm kind of waiting for these guys to push, but it's going to be pretty ugly because we don't have anyone in H1. But you know, I kind of put myself in a bad spot in the beginning. I usually don't go to the center because there's a lot of downsides with it. A repair kit. Sorry, Object 257. I really wish I could help you, bud, but yeah. Super Conqueror, turn around. Oh god, nah, he's got me. He doesn't even have to aim, he just needs to land a shot on me and he can bend me. Especially with a heat round, but yeah, really crappy match. I should have doubled up on like the 1-2 line or the 8 line where we had more people. Alright, so up to the ultimate challenge here. So if you have any last minute bets, you know, put them in before I spin the wheel here. That up on my screen. Right, so let's get this going. I'm gonna have to play the It didn't work. Are you kidding me? Why didn't you work? Streamlabs, what are you doing to me? It didn't pop up as far as what it's supposed to play. Maybe if I pull it up higher here. Give me a second. I don't know why it's not working. It has all my little categories there. There we go. I'm gonna have to play a tier 7 tank of all things. I wonder what the first one was when it didn't show up, but tier 7. Let's get going here. So I have to do 2.5 times the HP of a tier 7 tank of my choosing. And damage, assist, and block. Right. Tier 7s are hard to pick because there's really only a few I'm fairly confident. Like I've done the E25 before, but it hasn't worked out super well. But I think I'm gonna go with it. Just because like I could pick like a T29 or something, but I'm gonna go with the E25 and see what happens here. So I gotta get 2.5 times this, so 2075 damage, assist, and block. Not that I'm gonna block anything. Oh, I am not picking a stir or a meal. Not to say it's impossible, but it's like the E25 here is difficult if I get, say, bottom tier on like Himmelsdorf or something. To where, you know, it's not like a gimme win. Nor is it even if I get like a good map for it. So much can go wrong, even though it is a really good tank. One little mistake and you're poof, gone. But yeah, the stir or meal, the only way I could get that is like very few maps. Like Prokofka and yeah, Fisherman's Bay maybe. Yeah. And I got Mountain Pass here, bottom tier. So this is gonna be really difficult. No, this is gonna be a hard one here. I'm gonna honestly, I'm gonna try to spot early. Which I'll pull up the challenge board after this. I did kind of redo. I still need to switch the boards around and stuff. I kind of planned on doing that yesterday, but I decided to cut my hair instead. Basically, more or less, I did get everyone up there that's a subscriber and also who's tipped recently, to where I just have to redo the challenge tokens. And that guy's not spotting. I'm going to try to get up here and spot. They did switch the bushes around a little bit, but I should be small enough to maybe utilize this. And nobody hit him. That's not a good sign. Come on, guys. Round 2. Woohoo! 40 damage. I'm not shooting only because I know I will get spotted. The M4 stole some of that. Crap. Alright, now it's time to get a couple shots in here. So our team's not pushing anywhere. That really does not bode well for me. I'm actually going to fall back to where this IKV is. That T-71 CMD might push into the M4, but where my team's setting up right now, we'll see. It's like the south is going to be a really difficult win. Well, like the M10, yeah. That would have been a good tank as well. It's mainly because, you know, playing for ultimate challenges, typically it leans towards tanks with armor. Because, you know, getting a little bit of block here or there definitely helps. Crap. I don't have the best shots here. I was really hoping that where that Samoa was, over here, I could have gotten shots on him. But it's not looking good now. -6. I think I'm able to hit him, just given the height of this tank. Maybe if I got up on that little bump, but ooh, I don't think I am ballsy enough to drop down here. Here, maybe. This is gonna make or break my match. Ah! Hello, Savannah. Nice to see you. Okay, my team is... they're not contesting anywhere, which really stinks because if I get spotted out here, I'm gonna die. Yep, Samoa SM got me. I think I'm dead. Congrats for winning. But that's where, honestly, it's just I could have hung back there, but I probably should have. It's just, again, one little mistake, even if it is a really good tank, and, you know, it just screws your whole matchup. But we're down by 2, and honestly, this wasn't going well to where I wasn't going to be able to help them until they get to right about here, and by then I would have been spotted. Weren't pushing the bridge where most of our tanks are. They're not able to push because we don't have any other flank. Where Mountain Pass, honestly, the most important flanks for you to have are located in the south. Where the north, you just have to hold it and prevent them from pushing to your base basically, and usually you're fine. But yeah, hopefully they win this, but congrats on winning the challenge there. I should have went with like a T90 or a T29 or something now. Because especially Mountain Pass, it seems like it's a decent map for like a TD sometimes, but if your team's not like winning at least one flank, there's like no spots for you to kind of work off of. But congrats on winning the challenge again, and also Randall and Historian for betting against me. Alright, so I have the ST1 up here next. Up into that guy. Oh, well, sorry if I missed it, Savannah. Going again. Alright, so we got Menz here. They like Cabinet and Binox. It's not bad to play with like an E25 with them, but I honestly don't stay still enough with them. And I actually prefer in a lot of maps, especially if you're top tier, the E25 early on, I kind of use it as like a pseudo spotter, and I'll spot to kind of figure out where the enemy is and then set up appropriately, because it just has silly, you know, it's small, fast, and it has silly camouflage to where basically a scout tank in my opinion. Thank you, Ricky, for the follow. Alright. See how far my team contests here. We have a lot of people going to the flag side, which is always scary. I'm gonna get myself into some trouble. There is a T95 that I need to be careful about, but I should be okay to go out here otherwise. Just if my team lets the T95 kind of dictate the fight, I will be in some deep doo-doo. Awesome, they got him out. And I think I can go through here without getting shot. A badger too. That out. It's all good, Randall. Guys, this T95, not that we have to kill him, but we need to at least get him damaged a couple times just to get him to move off of feeling confident there. Definitely not going in front of a badger. That's a no-no for me. Probably gonna get myself into some trouble here going up further, but trying to get... We have enough people over here to push. Just whether or not we're actually gonna execute it correctly. My language. There's a Yag Tiger there. Come on, guys. What are you doing here? Why is this M103 coming up? Good, he's going back. But our other side, where we had quite a few people, got honestly clobbered to where it doesn't matter that they lost it, but they didn't really take out as many tanks as they should have there. And I took a hit from the Yag Tiger that I probably didn't want to take. I just can't stay out here too long. This is not good though. We're about to get flanked, so our little push, you know, took way too long. We had the tanks, we just didn't execute it fast enough. I'm on 103 is gonna go for it now though. Really? I shot the freaking wall there. Gotta be kidding me. Honestly, you know, the teams are always up and down, you know. It is a... it's an online game to where... I think, you know, the holidays have some to do with it, because you have a bunch of people that might otherwise not be playing on, but, you know, more or less, you know, there's always a bit of fluctuation. I'm gonna have to do that. Gonna be a really crappy shot, but at least I still pinned him. Yeah, I can't block everything here. Yeah, the AMX-50. Maybe he didn't take another shot on me. You know, I guess can't block everyone, but such is life. Okay, any takers here? Like, literally, I don't have that much HP left. This Yag Tiger wants me. He had HE. 3k damage though, 2300 block. It's just, you know, it stinks when, you know, matches end up like this. How can you work on it? Honestly, I don't really know what to tell you. More or less, you know, I curse. I work in a kitchen to where pretty much anyone that works in a kitchen, you know, curses to some extent or another. But I guess, yeah, I do my best to keep things PG-13. Where sometimes, you know, I catch myself or whatnot, but, you know, more or less it's just something that I just keep in the back of my head at all times. So, not that I honestly think anything's wrong with cursing, it's just, you know, I like to keep things, again, PG-13. Basically, you never know, like, some people watch with, like, grandchildren. Like, I know Randall's granddaughter watches. You know, someone before, like, this was a few months ago, like, he's a teacher, brought me up in his elementary class to teach something on something to do with, like, the mini-map and stuff, as far as, like, just a fun little activity. But yeah. Top 2 damage here. But yeah, we lost out on execution there. We had a decent setup in the beginning, but anyway. BK 100-01 here. My next tank up. Hey, lots of armor tonight. So far it's worked out pretty good. Oh, if you don't live in the US, so PG-13, so basically keeping it so, you know, it's kid friendly, more or less. Like, imagine Gordon Ramsay playing World of Tanks. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you. Thank you, Labobo, for the bits. But more or less, like, I I relay PG-13 to, you might get like an occasional like swear word, but nothing like I'm telling the people to go, yeah, I won't even say it. Like physically berating people and whatnot, so. I don't think anybody wants any nudity here. Levi might want though. Might want that. He's staring at me back there, to be honest. By next stream he should be a little naked dog. We're getting him shaved. I don't want to go to the valley, but I kind of know that I have to. Just we can't do an UDES and a T-29. I am on the red team. Hello there, John. I can make it 2 blacklisters. No, I'm just kidding. I don't necessarily want to go out here, but I'm glad you enjoyed this. My demeanor, Jackie, and everybody else. Yeah, I do my best to keep positive, to where honestly I'm kind of in like a groove tonight with it, because I was cooking on a Easter brunch buffet earlier for 250 people, I think we did, and I was out there making like omelets on the buffet. See you, Cut. Have a nice one. John's gonna stream snipe. Please don't tell me what's going on. Thank you though. But there is an Oni in a valley, but there's also a T-30. Hello Gary, nice to see you. But honestly, when it comes to games, like, honestly, I wasn't as good as I kind of am now, but even, yeah, I have trouble, like, putting together sentences from time to time, especially, like, as the stream goes on and I get tired. You know, you just kind of get the hang of it eventually, to be honest. Might be an M12, right back. It's a little bit, but it's deceptive, to where it's very close to what it once was, but it is a little bit flatter. It still has like the same height, it's just more drawn out now, instead of being like basically a smaller bridge. It's wider now. Thank you very much for the sub, Savannah. Hey, now I have another person to add up to my board up here. I'll have to remember to pull that up. I said I was going to do that a couple matches ago. I don't know if this is the smartest thing, but if the T-29's going, what the hell? What do you need? What do you mean? What more? What do I need to go for him? Or what would I say? Oh, what do I need to get them? Like, I'm on the AMX 5100 still, like 1,000 or 100,000 experience. The Grill 15, I would say about the same. I'm on the RHM Borsig. My next tanks I'm going to be buying are the Object 705A and the TVP. Say we might win here. I'm not having a great match because whenever I go to the valley, I honestly never expect to have a great match unless, you know, we're gonna like lemming rush it. I think it, you know, lemming rush is work in the valley, especially now, but your team actually has to commit. If I can pull them out here. Come on, do it, do it. You want to do it? Just gonna end up shooting a E29 again. I don't care if the already hits me. I'd rather hit the T-30 here. I don't think I'm going to be able to reload before him, but I will gladly set up because I should be able to one-shot him. Go. Our reloads were about the same there. It's all good, Danish. Hey, little dog. Feels so much better though now that I shaved my head. It was getting, honestly, a little bit uncomfortable at work. It felt like I had a mop on my head. Maybe that other tank helmet I'm working on getting ready for the stream is actually going to fit me now. But turned out to be an alright match here, 2500 damage. This M12 shot me from here, but yeah, he's back this way. If that SU doesn't have a repair kit, and no, oh well. Alrighty then, so I see an ELC 90 requests there too. Actually bad second class. Somehow actually my best match in this. Not that I have a ton of battles in this, but need to get an ace tanker in that, obviously. Alright, so what's up next? An Eyes 4, but I was gonna hop into a grind really fast. I've been going a little bit heavier on the 705 and the Skoda because I'm getting somewhat close to completing the grind, so I'm just gonna stick with them. Thanks for tipping Levi a biscuit there, Brian. It's probably why he's making noise back there. He's like, they don't notice me. Come on. Shut. There we go. You good, little bud? Yes, Levi's actually getting to the point where he which I forgot to pull up the subscriber board again. He's getting hot enough in the house to where he like pants a lot now that it's starting to get a little warmer out, so we always keep his hair really short in the summer since he's old. Thank you, Engie, for the follow. Just in case they make it back to the cap. I see about 10 people heading left here. I was wrong. 9 people heading left there. I was close. Given that I have no armor and they have a lot of fast tanks, I'm just going to play this a little bit further back. This bat chat might get like rushed out there. Usually you need like 1 or 2 tanks with armor if you're actually going to stay in the forest if you don't know what's actually there. Yeah, like the time difference is, you know, it does stink to where I try my best to, you know, a lot of streamers only do like one time zone, where I try to at least do, whoops, I did not mean to do that, Indian, one early stream now, since that's usually when I'm working. But yeah, I try to do my best to cover as much as I can. It's really tough with a chef's schedule. And also the other, like Ryan and I are undertaking this week painting our foundation, because it's a really, I would say it's flamingo color. We did not paint it that way, of course, but the people before us obviously like that color. Alright, this T10 is going to push, so oh lord. This is probably not a good choice, but I got myself out here to where, oh, that last shot was all on me. Sorry, T10. You were pushing, but yeah, I was not 100% committed there. I was like, maybe, maybe not. No, run away. I fully intended to run away the whole time, but once Object 268, Batchat 25T. Nope, I'm out. Can't believe I missed that one shot though. I pulled it. I started worrying about my turn and I forgot to lock my aim. I see a 705A though. Nice juicy shot here, hopefully. Oh, that shot to freaking ground. Are you kidding me? I just have to worry about that way, but honestly I don't have shots over there. I'll have to get back further. I'm too far down. And I'm not pushing up at all. But we really need that 705A spotted. If I was him, I would be backing up. I had to keep moving this way, unfortunately, because yeah, we got tanks behind us, and holy crap. This is where the Object 268 version 4 is just silly, to where that thing is pushing that fast out there. Come on, team, kill him. Kill him. Like, I just lost 646 damage because this Batchat either wasn't loaded, and now I'm dead. I should have just kept pushing and running, but I thought that 705A was going to die. And he died after he got that shot off, of course, but oh well. It just stinks because we had all of our top tiers head to the left, except for a Batchat, but he couldn't push over here. And then they didn't even contest it. They sat back and camped. Like, come on, people. Such is life, though. Alright, so IS-4 is up next here. And I'm gonna definitely remember to pull up the board. I still need to swap the boards here and write out the challenge tokens a little bit better. But I've at least got everyone's name up on the sponsor board here. There we go. A little bit blurry, honestly. It's a little bit brighter than usual in here, but almost have a full board up with everyone that's sponsored and also tipped and stuff. There were a couple names I know are double, to where I put a couple people's names on if they changed a bit from YouTube to Twitch. But yeah. Hopefully the next time I print, I should have excuse me, new ink. Honestly, right now the only ink in my printer is blue and black. I have no other colors right now. Next time I get a new batch though, I should have something a little bit better. Yes. Alright, so top tier IS-4. I'm probably gonna go out to the right here. They said hi. Yeah, she already ran away. Sorry. Yeah, she ran away already. And we got enough people over there. One already. Usually I'll go like this route. It's a little safer, but I'll cut it. Didn't pet him. Yeah, the tier 10 light actually has a lot of turret armor. I guess I hit him right in the front. That's the only way it could have bounced. Already shot. Actually, I have no idea what that is. Honestly though, most references to things, yeah, go over my head. I haven't played the center in a while. It'll be interesting to see where their tanks are set up, but since I am top tier, I mainly have to worry about thank you very much for the bits, Dana. I mainly have to worry about Artie. I should be fairly safe to where they shouldn't have TDs on my left because they don't have people in the center. Or at least not yet. A pretty big Artie hit. Larger than I want it. I should have used my medkit before taking that shot. I would have hit him. Drawing him out. You never want to do that in a medium, especially if you have no armor. Most people are just going to draw you out to where they're reloading, and by the time you catch up to them, they're just going to pop you. I'm still playing to where I'm not already safe in the least bit, but I'm hoping I can do more good here. That guy's tilted to where I'm actually going to take one shot at him. Just so I can look at the mini-map a little bit more here before I push. Alright. Ricochet. I have to start worrying about the center behind me now. There's an M4A1 Rev that could be a problem, but the rest of their tanks honestly don't work too well with pushing through the center. But I'm definitely taking a pretty big risk with where I'm pushing here. We got to get this WZ out now. He's keeping a lot of us perma-spotted. Good. So there's their Yag Tiger. Runs go to run. Are you kidding me? E100. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with heat. That's a nice little high roll there. 520 damage. I didn't even know these rocks were here. I could hold down, but I'm gonna pop out here just to have a slightly better shot. They shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm gonna go after the E100. Or we'll see. I think I'm actually gonna kill these guys because I can take a hit or two. Of course it went left. E100's not that big of a threat, to be honest. Whoop, he's a big threat though. That hurt. Took my eyes off of him for a little bit too long. 4A1, are you gonna come out? No. This ISU's gonna nail me again. Okay, there goes my HP cushion, and I'm gonna die now. Oh, he missed me. Yeah, I should have given the ISU a little bit more respect, given the gun that he has. He might, yeah, he's gonna get me if he pushes around this corner. Our team's still in a really good spot to win now, so I'm not worried. As long as, yeah, there we go. Pretty clean fight until I made those two mistakes against this ISU here, though. Turn no, so I'll be pretty fine, yeah. Go. Don't need heat, so yeah, pretty easy fight here. 4k damage, 2000 block. Yeah, once I came up against a TD that could pen me every time, that's where you can see where the IS-4, you just, you know, your armor can be really squishy if you're not set up properly. But pretty good fight nonetheless. You know, end it up with over 4,000 damage, so. Running over horses. Thank you very much, Lubobo, for the tip. Yes, spring break is happening here in New Jersey. Chained up in the kitchen. Yes, true story. But pretty good fight here. Top damage, all in all, really good. That guy unfortunately flipped over, which kind of screwed his team, but I ended up keeping that guy at 0 damage, killed him, or helped kill him, and got him pinned back to where, you know, just really taking a couple of their tanks out of the fight there, pushing the center, which it seemed risky, but really only their arty was like my main threat there, because I knew that there wasn't anyone early on the left until they won the 1-2 line. Alright, so I have the AMX 1375 up here next. I keep playing with this Sharpie. It's getting... I get easily distracted. AMX 1375. Nothing wrong with running over statues. So up after this I have a auto loader for the AMX auto, so probably the AMX 5100 I'll do. Then I'll pop into a grind before we get into the other tanks in the queue. Feel free, if I did your tank requests already, you can add another one in, since I still have, by the time I get through all these, it'll be, you know, a little bit after 9, so a little bit under an hour after this. Alright, so light tank on Erlingberg here. And it's assault. I'll probably just end up staying on this side. Well, thanks for staying up, Danish. And say I'll be promptly going to bed within 15 minutes after the stream, because I have to get up at come on dude, don't turn like that, 4 a.m. If you're ever gonna make like a turn, like why did he turn that hard like that, you go behind somebody. Thanks for the challenge, Laboba. Yeah, I'll be getting up at, I have to work tomorrow, so 4 a.m. Yay. Thanks again, Dana, for the another tip here. Time to just auto aim here for a second. Whoops. Alright, we don't have any TDs, strangely enough. Usually, you know, you have a bunch of people camping like the A-line. Our team's choosing to push the harder flank for our team to push, and it's assault mode. The flag's on this side of the map, so we're actually giving away an advantage. Yeah, this is gonna be brutal because the enemy is actually pushing the 3 to 5 line. This is not gonna work out super well, if I had to guess. Itchy. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. This is not looking good for us, though. Usually it's really hard to win Erlingberg assault from the attacking side, because the flag's on this side of the map where the defenders are pretty capable to defend right here, and also from back there cover the flag. Because on standard, usually the flag is in A4, A5, and it's a little bit harder to defend when you're shooting across the river there. I convert a lot of free experience, yes. With the amount of tank lines I'm always grinding, and I use free XP to not play any stock tanks, I always need to convert some, yes. Need to be careful. Why am I doing this? That's not a good play for me. I'm gonna reload now. I need to be careful because you can run out of ammo in this really easily. Crap. Now, this is where they have a tank right here, and honestly, we should have contested that with one of our heavies or something, and we don't have anybody there, unfortunately. I really hope this M41 can aim, because really I'm only out here now to spot. It just stinks because our team is, they're fighting over the castle, but you can't push the castle from north going south if the enemy actually plays that side with an equal amount of tanks. It's a losing fight to where even if you win it, you're expending so much effort, where he just got nailed by that Tiger II and then popped by the E25. It's just, you know, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I'm screwed here. He caught me off guard. I was just about to run away, but kudos to him. Well, I'm just gonna give him a little bit of tidbit of advice, because literally they are about to lose here, and especially the cap. But can't win them all. Oh well. I could have not taken as many shots as I did, but yeah. So AMX 5100. Honestly, I wish there was a way to, I don't know if there's an option to disable invites for detachments without like blocking platoon invites too, but get way too many of them. I know there gets like auto invites from like doing an entire friends list, but Matilda 4, T30, T95, and a Centurion Action X. Yeah, military time. Hello, Palladium. Nice to see you. The roof is still on, yes. If not, they would definitely be back here fixing it. See, I don't mind if, like, honestly, military time, it confuses me a little bit until I have to, you know, just because I have to, like, think differently, but honestly, it is a little bit easier when you think about it. I'd say it's encounter mode. Play the town, put 2 to 3 tanks on it, try to win the hill, but don't like stupidly lose half your team there. And it's pretty easy to win from this side, but right now we don't have enough people heading to the town. Yeah. Good. I need to... God. The T-32's here. I need to get my clip off on him before this prototype comes out, but needing to track him there, just I can't crap. Yeah, I need to abort. Vegas, they have way too many tanks here now. The enemy's playing for encounter. We're playing for, ooh, let's win the hill at all costs. Yeah, I might actually die here. I'm just focusing on not hitting a wall. But yeah, this is, it's still winnable. We're up by 2. However, it's all going to come down to if the people on the hill actually can keep resetting, which it's really hard to keep doing that. I took a little bit more damage than I'd like, but at least I'm still alive for the next few seconds. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh, how do I keep missing him? Compatible. come on, guys. Need to do it. Like, I know we keep resetting them, but literally most of their team is on the base to where we can't reset one of them, where it keeps going up just by a little bit. I think it's the 183 that has all the points in the back. Crap, if this guy aims at me, I'm dead. Alright, we got this now. They screwed up and got reset again. I might die here. Yep, they already got me. Oh well. But 2400 damage. I hope my team wins this. It's just they need to get the low HP tanks out. But oh well, we'll see if they win this one. It's just, it is iffy. Only because after you get a shot or two off from the cap here, or not the cap, the hill, it's really easy to kind of set yourself up to where you can't get shot from the hill anymore. Ooh, this guy's down. We might actually lose this now. You gotta do it, dude. Come on. It's your last chance, guys. But, yeah. AMX 1357, it's a good tank now, yes. After they revamped a bunch of lights, it's a pretty good light tank now, yes. Hello, Wolf. Nice to see you. But yeah, we lost this to where... Frustrating. It looked like we were doing pretty well, but we took the hill, but the hill isn't the end all be all in an encounter. If you take it, you need to get off of it in encounter and win something else, because you can't just, you know, you can't shoot the hill or shoot the cap from the hill very well. They were taking damage trying to do that. You can see all the dead tanks up there. It just, yeah. But anyway, I have a deluxe challenge up soon. I gotta put the bet up here. I'll do that for my next battle in the M41 Walker Bulldog. Update something really fast here. Which I need to start another raffle here too. Got quite a few things coming up here. So it's going to be a raffle, and you can also bet as well. I'm pretty sure I can do both of these at once. So let me start the betting. So whether or not I'm going to win, it's going to come up after the M41 match. It's going to be a 2x HP challenge in the PZ7. Tier 10 German heavy tank. So let's get that bet started, and also I'm gonna have a giveaway started as well. Pretty sure they both work at the same time. But top 2 damage, it's just unfortunate. You know, the enemy played that well. They had a pretty good strategy there. The M41. But let's. No, I missed a. Oh, which is more fun? I would say the Lorraine 40T over the 1357. My favorite autoloader? Honestly, the Lorraine 42, to be honest. I really like that thing. Alright, we got Erlingberg again. I'm in another light, so honestly I'd rather be in something with armor just so I can at least play the center, which is really important, but make it work somehow. just going to try to spot up here, see what I'm going to be up against, but most likely I'm going to fall back. But looking at our team, I can almost guarantee you that we're not going to have anyone in the center, which you get lit up from here if the enemy has tanks in this area. They got quite a bit. Crap, that was a pretty pathetic shot, if I must say so myself. But one good combo is setting up, you know, people in the edge of the town there, and then sending someone like I did to spot. You can get really, really good shots from the town in the beginning from this side. So I need to actually fall back. We're not going to be able to push this side to where hopefully my team puts someone there instead of putting everybody in the castle. They'll get bogged down in the castle unless they push it quick. Come on, I need to pen every shot here with the tanks that we have. I don't do much damage per shot either. I need to land basically 3 shots for every 1 shot that they potentially land on me. But they haven't spotted me yet here, which is nice. These trees do provide pretty good cover, but they're not perfect. I probably just got spotted there. I don't even know. Or no, I did get spotted. Yeah. I don't have 6th sense on this. I thought I did. Wrong tank though. Trying not to be super predictable here. Again. WoT. See that guy shooting me, but more important to get a little bit of HP shaved off of these guys. Mine's my last buddy over here. These ISs are about to overwhelm us. T-29's dead. Is enter runaway mode here. Luckily it's assault, but again, literally my whole team went to the other side except for 3 of us. They all got stopped by a minimum amount of tanks. It's not worth pushing that side unless you have the center. They just literally got held up, and yeah. Kidding me. Land that first shot. Alright, I do have some TDs back here at least. To get myself some vision. You guys gonna keep pushing on me? I hope that they push this way. Because now we're even again. Come on, TDs. You can do it. I even need to I'll fire. The aimbot. Hello Mojo, nice to see you. See, I never used the autoloader on the old Bulldog. I know a lot of people liked it. I like the standard gun to wear. The change, you know, it did switch it, but it wasn't that drastic of a change to me since I didn't use the autoloader. I wouldn't say good game. We have not won this in the least bit. I don't know where that's coming from. Like, not want to hit that tree. I'm liking 1.0 full. Yeah, I don't have 6 cents on a lot of tanks because I have 378 tanks, so it's a little hard to have 6 cents on every single crew. I'm gonna take a risk and push here. Hello Abdul, nice to see you. Crap, that IS got all the way over there. So do their AMX-12T. Already shouldn't have view range out to here. Awesome. Yeah, you have no scouts, so maybe you shouldn't try to push that flank then, you know? Put 2 and 2 together, you don't have a scout, don't push that side. It's not our fault. We're down to 3 minutes though, it's just... Go, there's their M12. Crap. Yeah, I don't have the best shots. Ooh, Nelly. I can't cap here. Come on, Heat. Bring me to victory. Ah, crap. I'm hoping between me and this E25 we can get this guy down quick. Be able to shoot before him. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I just said that. We literally need to get all on cap here. And hope this 12T doesn't come zooming in from the wings. It's just, it's not that I didn't think that we could kill everybody. It's that I don't think that we could kill each other or kill everyone with the time that we had left. And we got it. Whew, that was close. That was a really close fight there. Thanks for whoever requested the Bulldog. I know that kind of took the easiest route by capping, but that gave me the best chance to win because they had to push on us out of cover. Would have been nice to get the last kill or more damage, but also, you know, it made sense in my eyes. So Ace Tanker Award, got a high caliber, Pascucci's medal. Hey, I finally got 6 cents now. Woohoo! I didn't even need it that last battle though. Yeah, thanks for requesting that again. 3,500 damage, 5 kills, 1,400 base experience. Yeah, I think I think I did a pretty good job there. But thanks for whoever requested that. I couldn't have had that match without you. So, all right. So that one's getting saved. But yeah, a little bit of fancy driving. I was definitely risking a lot, which congrats Dana on winning the raffle. I was risking a lot at times, but literally my team was like bashing their head against the wall on the other flank that I knew I had to like take risks and I couldn't like spend too much time kind of willy-nilly driving around to where, yeah. Alright, so hopefully I'll live up to that last fight with the PZ7 after this. Whew. Hello, Matt. I'm glad you could join it. From which I'll make sure I need to port over your watch time. From YouTube. If anybody else doesn't have their watch time, Levi Biscuit, stuff like that ported over from YouTube, just let me know. Alright, so PZ7 challenge here. I have to do 2 times the HP total and damage assist and block for this battle here. But yeah, as far as, which hello Capitan, sorry I missed you. There, say hi. You know, usually for crew skills, I do things, you know, whenever people ask me about it, I do things a little different because since I have so many tank crews, I can't like worry too much about them because honestly, I'd go broke like resetting and stuff like that. To where I just take Brothers in Arms for my first crew skill for most tanks. Like the Bulldog there, I'd Camouflage and 6th Sense, to where I'm probably actually gonna drop that, put Brothers in Arms on them on the next sale, and then go you know, 6th Sense and Camouflage for my second crew skills. Yeah, to where, you know, I guess I have to approach it differently since I have, you know, a massive amount of tanks to worry about. I would say about like 75% of my tanks probably don't have 1 crew skill. If you weed out anything like under tier 7, then it goes up to probably like, I'd say at least 60% have them, at least 1 crew skill. It's just the Bulldog. I remember pulling the crew out of that to put in a different light tank, probably the Sheridan. I don't stream on YouTube anymore, to where I switched it a couple weeks ago. I'm just streaming on Twitch now. Still doing YouTube. All my you know, stream highlights and stuff I clip out, and I've been porting over replays of streams there, but I also put up like my map strategies and standard videos on YouTube, to where it was just getting a little bit too much as far as 2 chats. And you know, honestly, this is how most people do streams, to where they stream on Twitch, everything else gets, you know, on YouTube, to where it'll make things a little bit easier for me in the long run. But if you ever, you know, if you're ever like say confused as to where I'm streaming or when, you know, on WoTCougar.com I always have my schedule on there. I have the stream embedded on my homepage and also in the live stream section, to where even the chat's there, to where you can, you know, you can chat, you can watch right on there if you'd like. So I always have that, you know, up to date. But at least for, you know, going forward right now, Twitch has been working out pretty good, to where it's definitely made managing things a lot easier. B-57 Heavy is about loaded again. Premium tanks, you should pop in, you know, a crew you want to get crew skills in. Unless, like, say if you're just in it for the credits, then, you know, put a good crew in, because it'll make your premium tank that much better. But when it comes to a premium tank, they do train crews faster, of course. And You know, you can train one up to say one crew skill, pop in another one, and yeah. Me personally, I usually just set my premium tank to like one crew and I just kind of leave it. That's, you know, partially why some of my crews don't have the best crew skills, because I don't really switch them around very much. Honestly, I just forget to. I'm always like hectic bouncing around for like 30 tanks a stream. Alright, this is going to be really risky here, especially in a challenge. It's just a T-57 Heavy can almost kill me in a clip if he has heat again. If I bounce one shot, then poof, goes most of my HP. We're going to get these guys to turn here. Ooh, I see 100 went out to the left. That's not good for us. He landed his shot. Just don't drive in front of him. Thank you. He's going to hold that, hopefully. I'm going to go behind the C-100 here. Trying to chase him. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Yeah. Versus, like, oh my God, I just missed that. This E3 is actually gonna maybe hit me one more time. But like, come on, how much bad luck can I have there? Like, missing the E100. This E4 is actually gonna die most likely. Yep, I'm dead. Almost dead, but now I'm definitely gonna die here. The E100 has a really easy shot on me. The Grill actually has a shot on me too, probably before I can get around, but yep, and I'm stunned. I'm not going to be able to turn back in time. Yeah. I can't get baited out here, but ooh. Please don't know my weak spot. He knows my weak spot. Oh man, that was the real big risk, and unfortunately that went like almost as worse as it could. Worst possible scenario for me there. Well, when it was two chats between YouTube and Twitch, it was hard for me to do as far as like the quality I want to do across both chats. It was really hard for me to keep up on them. With one chat, you know, it makes it a lot easier. I should have pulled back behind the corner. Yep. It's just I can get hit through there. Thank God the TDs didn't hit me. Thanks for the challenge, though. I think I just squeaked by it as far as 2x the HP. I had to get to 5k. If my math is correct, I just barely got over that. I definitely did not pay that E100 off. He swapped over to heat at the end there. He should have gotten me, but luckily I just, you know, pushed straight into him, and that saved me. I should have taken a shot through this when I could have, and I stupidly, I shouldn't have died there. That was a big mistake. So you can shoot through cover like that, as evidenced by that, and I was way too far angled here. He can pen me from basically here all the way back. I should have been angled like that, so that was just a stupid mistake. I honestly thought he was behind that rock, but that rock is way too far back. But hopefully that doesn't cost my team to win. But thanks for the challenge, though. I did technically get it, so chatbot work. Go. Congrats, guys, that bet. I was a little bit lucky running away there, yes. Alright, so we got that. Ooh. That guy's really angry. He's going on my blacklist. How much you want to bet that guy was on the Erlingberg match? I'm going to assume he's the IS tank. No, he wasn't. He was on my team. The AT-18 just cursed me out because, yeah, we won the battle. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, I guess you can't please everybody by winning matches like that. Yeah. That's a first. I will be honest, I have never had that happen, that someone has cursed me out for winning a battle on my own team. So, alright, ELC even 90. Moving on. I don't know how I'm gonna live up to that message though. Thank you, Sergeant Stone, for the follow. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Which we won Nebelberg. Thanks again for the challenge, Labobo. Yeah, you don't get that on World of Warplanes. People like that, though, honestly, you should probably not be playing online video games if you get upset that easily for winning a battle. Well, honestly, I'm hoping here soon, Wargaming, I think the next patch they might toy around with removing team damage, you know, for your own team. I'm thinking they might just remove ramming and basically HP damage. You'll still be able to do like module damage, I think, because they still need to have something, like with already firing close to teammates. I don't think they should remove it entirely. I know it still promotes like grafing and stuff, but D49, why you gotta try to steal my spot? Not that this is the best spot, but I should pop up here. But being a little bit of a pansy. You bet 2,000 and you... That's strange. I'll take a look at that, but it should... Maybe I... That's strange. I will have to double check about that. That is weird. I'll fix that. I'll just give everybody an extra good bit of biscuits there. My face, I'm still sunburnt, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I'm like peeling everywhere because I usually do not get sunburnt. It is not very fun working in a kitchen when you have sunburn either. I'm hoping by tomorrow it's gone, because today I was, you know, out cooking on a brunch buffet, but tomorrow I'm back behind the line, in front of the flames. Not worth it taking shots here. Thank you, Labobo, for the bits. The kitchen's going well. It's not really like a new kitchen. It's basically they just redid like some walls and stuff. You know, updated them to this millennium, or I guess century. They're, you know, pretty much original Victorian walls. No insulation, just wood. Where we actually have a little insulation now, so it's good. Do I want to do this? I definitely don't want to do it now that I'm spotted. But it'll probably be really hot in the summer. Or we actually had like one of the coolest kitchens in town when it came to like heat, because like we had floor to ceiling windows across most of the kitchen. Because it used to like be a porch, honestly, that they turned into. Alright, you're not gonna push? Can you at least go here then? You're literally just sitting in the center. where we need to contest somewhere. We're losing the town, and we're losing the other side. It's like, unfortunately, you know, I'm bottom tier to where... Shoot, Pershing, do it. I will do this just for the sake of that. I was starting to get annoyed because this T-44, I know he's afraid, but you gotta do something. Oh, the town is definitely done, yes. We put way too many people up here. And like, Object 268 version 4 should be the last tank up there. Same with the T-30. You both have some extent of armor they could work with. Like, you gotta utilize it. To where they have crap accuracy. To where they're literally, you know, wasting it. Fortunately, he did hit that M41 Bulldog. But... which I'll probably be able to get through all these tank requests. I definitely can't go past 10 p.m. tonight. Like, I need to, like, definitely keep myself to that because I'm getting up at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so... I'm gonna try to get to as many as possible, but I need to remember to close the tank request queue, because I definitely can't take any more. See, I like this tank, it's just... all of our big guns, you can't all camp on one side of the map. Fisherman's Bay now, you do want to put a little bit more into the center, kind of like Erlingberg. It's not just, you know, the outer flanks anymore. The center flank plays a role, and you can put heavy tanks, you can put tank destroyers. You don't all want to camp back, you know, towards the edge of the map. I'm going to try to spot for my team here. I think that's the best I can do given where my team's set up. If they can't kill this ISM, we're literally screwed. I have to get out of proxy spotting range now. Yeah, he's literally not taking any damage. This is not good at all. Like, oops, sorry, Mr. Ferdinand, I did not want to ram you, but like, what's going on back here, guys? Anybody? Anybody? Like, literally anybody. I want to shoot this stupid ISM. I don't even think I can pen him from the front. I do have an APCR round, but that's just not on me here. If we can't kill an ISM just strolling up with no cover. Oompa Loompa. I actually went to school with somebody that she was terrified of Oompa Loompas. Felt a little bit bad afterwards, but we didn't know how terrified she was where we sang that song. She like started crying. It was in our like sociology class or something. The teacher thought it was hilarious, but he did kind of tell us like, hey, that's not a nice thing to do. But like, come on, how can you cry from someone singing the frickin' Oompa Loompa song? Our team is keeping it close here, but it's mainly down to the enemy not capitalizing here. But like, come on, FB 4005 stage 2, it's been sitting out here to where I'm not the only one that can hit this guy. He probably moved by now, but I'm still gonna chuck my shells there, just in the off chance that he was there. But now it's gonna come rumbling down here. I need to ditch this side. Even with the spots, I need to definitely make sure we get this E50M out. We just need to literally dive bomb this E50M. Come on, do it. You guys got full HP. I should not be the only one coming in here. Come on, guys, you literally... Why? Like... Why, TDs? Why? Why do you hate our team so much? Like, at least now they're pushing in, but like, come on. I'm just waiting to reload here because of this crap DPM. I shouldn't have to frickin' feel like I'm taking on an E50M by myself though. In an AMX even 90. Like, come on now. I guess I'm going back to spot. Oop, please don't go too close to me here. The minion tank? That's actually a pretty good name for this, yes. Well, yeah, I agree with that, Graham. Oh, can't ram him, I'll die. Probably should save APCR, but hoping this E50M can bot, but I will test my luck. That's awesome. Just going after Artie. I don't think my team's gonna go after Artie. The 268 version 4 is going after the T95. Wally, yeah. I guess I'm gonna try to help. That, yep, not good. He's gonna have to turn and face this 268. Please don't ram him. You're gonna lose so much HP. Just, you're gonna ram him. I gotta keep moving here because I'm spotted. Whoa, 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 dude. Come on. E30 doesn't have HP. He's probably gonna die. Yep. Making it difficult. Like, why are you pushing now after you camped the whole freaking match? Like, come on, dude. It's like we still have 4 minutes and just come on. Holy crap. That actually, I did not think I was gonna get spotted that close. Trying to get behind the building. Really? I just got killed by Artie, and yeah, I spun myself out, but I was trying to change directions if they were following me, and I got myself killed. Awesome. That was my fault though. Yeah, but anyway, that's the first time I died from Artie tonight. Just wonderful. Yeah, this match. I don't even know, like, I hope these guys win, but this Ferdinand, I can't even explain what, yeah. But as far as the Centaurian spotting me, I got probably, like, on the scale of the mini-map, like, that, you know, that close to the Centaurian as far as the difference between him spotting me and not. Because I have a pretty decent crew in this when it comes to camouflage. It's just, I got a little bit too close. I was hoping just to skimp by and then go for Artie, but yeah, I screwed it up. But good luck to those guys, but it should not have been that close. But yeah, I know the Artie hat here. Good to see you, Jackie. I'm wishing that this Artie, I wish I could put it right over this, but I don't think it's gonna work. Honestly, yeah, maybe it will actually work now that I don't have hair. I wonder how it actually looks here. There we go. That works. So now that I actually don't have hair, it'll actually fit over my headphones. Awesome. It is a little bit hot though. But Matilda 4 here. I'm going to try to do as many of these as possible. Yeah, Matilda 4. Try close the queue. Thank you very much for the both the bits, Lobobo and Dana. Right, so doing math in my head again. Terrifying. You guys seem to be having a bit of a tipping war here. There we go. That's the math that came up in my head here. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. Really hope I was not wrong there adding, but... Oh, I know, last time I wore this it did not go well at all. Thank you very much, Lobobo, for the tip. Alright. Probably gonna go this way. This is honestly a terrifying match here. 2 KV2s. And we're the aggressors here. Ah, nice. The satellite crashed in the Pacific Ocean. That's awesome. I was worried that now that I actually put a new roof on my house, that it was going to crash on my house. It's about how my luck goes sometimes. I know. Holy crap. Or no, it's not assault, it's encounter. Crap. The helmet's already in play here. I thought this was assault mode, but that's probably because I always get frickin' assault mode. Let's see a Danish. I almost said Dana. Thanks for staying up. I'd say I'll do the Centurion X. I'll be able to do these requests here. So if you catch the replay, you can always take a look at it then. I can take the helmet off. Oh lord, our team. We left the entire center open now. Hey, there's 2 KV2s down here. We need to... Honestly... I was hoping that they were gonna push out like the non-KV2 tanks out here before the KV2s. That would make it so much easier. Don't know if that's in your best interest, but we'll take it. Whoa, 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 don't. Why are you trying to pull out in front of 2 KV2s, dude? You are literally blocking everyone's shots behind you. Like, he's pulling out further than he needs to. Like, I know I'm kind of wiggling around too, but I'm not, like, cresting around a corner. You're gonna die, dude. And I'm gonna die, too. Thanks. I didn't catch that KV2 pushing until the last second, but... Like, I was sitting so far out because this dude is literally just pushing out far, and I get shot, but that's my fault. I should have just hit all the way in the back, but he just one-shot me with an AP, premium AP round, so congrats to that guy. But that's just frustrating. Oh well. Sorry for the Matilda match. Unfortunately, that's why some mid-tier matches, like, I made a mistake there. It's just sometimes they're really crappy because the amount of HP you have, so many things can frickin' kill you in one shot. Which we lost the Fisherman's Bay match, which is, yes, hello Steinhelm. The T-34 is up next, but we lost this match, but that's just frustrating. Top 4 damage in an ELC even 90, which that Ferdinand did top 3 somehow, even though that guy was camping. Is yeah, these two guys camped really hard. Got a lot of damage, but I don't know how useful it was for our team, to be honest. But because honestly, this is one of the cases where the people down here, you see like a bunch of tier 4s and this guy at tier 9 with no armor, they couldn't get any damage because they actually tried to take some ground and they just couldn't hold up because the enemy actually pushed their higher tier tanks and they just got curb stomped and were down by so many tanks in the beginning. So where that's, you know, you need your top tiers to actually do something other than hide in the corner. Thanks, Grigsby, for the tip. Sorry, that was a kind of crappy battle, but all right. I'm just doing some math in my head again. I really wish this T-34 is here. I really wish this thing would update automatically. So, okay. Sorry, I don't have a Leviathan. Yeah, I'd screwed that up there. I think that's right. I honestly. See you, Graham. Have a nice night. Yeah, I think that works out. All right. T-34 here. But honestly, the ELC match, I could have made it a little bit closer. Who knows, we might have won, but I made one big glaring error and got spotted when I shouldn't have. Come on. Get by you guys. Oh, where he's going. Thank you very much, Dana, for another tip here. Thanks, guys. Best April Fool's Day ever. I was worried, you know, with it being a day at work. Usually, you know, it falls on a day like we're closed at the restaurant. Got through it today without any pranks being pulled. Some jokes go right over my head, especially at work where, like, I honestly, we added on, like, risotto onto the breakfast buffet with like an hour to go, which, you know, doesn't seem like that little bit of time, but when you're setting up like a whole buffet for 250 people and you have to make, like, I made like 4 gallons of risotto, or it's about 3 gallons of risotto. A lot of freaking risotto to make in an hour. I may have cheated a little bit and made it a different way, but yeah, it was, I was like sprinting around. I had one of my, one of the dishwashers. I'm like, hey, you want to learn how to cook? Sit here at this pot and stir it around for 10 minutes and I'll come back and check on you. But, great, I just want them to know I'm here. Sorry it called, or auto-mod at you. Brian, just because of all the little whatever symbols, but I still need to fix that. I just haven't gotten around to switching the auto mod off. That's back when I dual streamed. I didn't really have any moderators here. This is a stupid mistake on my part. Crap, you really want to kill me, don't you? Thank you for killing him, because I missed that last shot. But good night again, Lobobo. I think I might have forgot. The helmet. Once I put the helmet on, I forget everything. Thanks, Hummel. You're a real pal there. Granted, I was kind of driving in a predictable path, which... yeah, but... thanks for aiming at the 6 HP T-34. Awesome. Well, I'm keeping this on, obviously, till the end of the stream. Oh, well. T-95. Decent battle, though, in the T-34. It's just... yeah. Being bottom tier as a tier 5 stinks. It's just so many things can kill you, like, really fast. Even, you know, tier 4s even can whittle you down pretty quickly. But that's low tiers for you. Alright, so T-95 on. I've had the AMX 1357 Iridium. It's a fun tank. Only if you like tanks, though. The gun can be a little bit derpy, especially if you're facing any tanks with armor. It doesn't have a lot of pen. But yeah, Brian, that's definitely the Killzer stream. Yeah, a lot of, you know, honestly, I watch him from time to time, and I watch Skills stream. You know, I like watching streams from time to time. I think they're funny, but I definitely I wouldn't be cursing people off like that in the stream. Sometimes I might think it in my head, but usually I just point out like what should have went differently. But yeah. Well, I am purchased it. They're literally the same tank, to be honest. So, Dana, I didn't update the thing for the last one, but yes, 500 bits. That was even, yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of confused, to be honest right now with that. Hello, Gritter. But yeah, it was 500 bits. Yeah, whenever I have to update the goal for the bits, which I might just switch my donation goal to track the bits and then add in, you know, I'll figure something out. It's just they don't make it easy to reset it manually. I have to retype in the title, amount, the current amount, and like an end date for it for me to update it. But yeah. I'm doing good though, Gritter. I hope you had a good Easter. I know, going from the T-34 to the T-95. Which, if anyone's ever confused, when you pop on my channel, I'm not live. You know, you might see a few other people I have on my host list. Where usually I hit snooze on it, like, you know, say about an hour before the stream. So if it's right before like a scheduled stream, it's not like showing someone I'm hosting. Otherwise, though, I just have it set up to host, you know, about like 5 or 6 other World of Tanks streamers. I might get some whiplash, yes. I'm gonna pick on this guy. Alright, so up after this, I got a Centurion Action X and a Mouse. Definitely gonna be my last 2 fights. I'm gonna go for the damage here. We're only down by 1, but like to see if someone else can take out some of these tanks and I can just whack off a big chunk of their HP. That would be nice, but I'll hit this T10. He's got enough. Now he doesn't, but... I didn't pen him. I got nailed by a grill, though. I was a little bit too close to the side. T10 shot me, but T32, you kind of need to move. Someone needs to help this defender out a lot. Like, come on. I really don't want to go over this hill. Still. Pershing, honestly, getting flanked on encounter usually doesn't matter. Honestly, you're not going to get capped out there where you just literally kill all their heavies and big guns on the hill. Then you worry about all the puny little light tanks and mediums trying to flank it. It's usually how it works out. Hoping my armor holds up here, but we're failing here because nobody helped against this IS-4. And honestly, that went. They're still just trying to face this E5. It's all good, Dana. I think, yeah. Yeah. I should just go over. It's just I know that there's 2 tanks, maybe not 3 with the Borsig grill and a Conway that can hit me there. I feel really bad for letting that guy die, but I literally I can't do this. Okay, they're flanking now. Hell, I'll go for it. Nice gardening. I gotta try to get the arty cover. At least we still have 2 heavies that can push. We should be good here. I have APCR loaded, but I honestly don't need it. Don't have a bush to work behind. Really? Granted, I didn't land the best shot, but like, really. I hit him like in the front frickin' track wheel. Go here, Conway. Oh, at least we're gonna get a W. I could have done so much better there, but going too far to the edge really did me in because I lost so much HP. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. Upton and Destroyer. Alright, so I'm going to start a giveaway here and do my last 2 battles here. But it's going to be all for tonight. Unfortunately, I can't go any longer. Like the previous, Sundays I've been able to, but tomorrow I got an early start tomorrow. Basically, I got to get up in 6 hours and 10 minutes to go to work. Cutting it close. I can function off of 6 hours though, as far as sleep. But I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be delayed a little bit as far as the stream replay and stuff. I should have it up later tomorrow, hopefully, and the highlights from tonight on YouTube. So where I am hoping, starting this week, for each stream, I'm gonna have the highlight and the replay from the stream over on YouTube, basically the day after. Alright, so just in case this is a super long battle, because I know Danish popped out here and he said I can potentially skip the Centurion, I'm going to hop into the mouse. I'm going to still try to do the Centurion, just depending on the time here. I might as well keep the helmet on. Honestly, if my face looks red, it's literally because, yeah. It's honestly my sunburn. Or sunburn. But, as far as prep, not really. We're really just tidying up tomorrow after Easter, but I'm open for breakfast tomorrow because we still have hotel guests. But I still got, I still got to be there around 5. There's no real, I can't really go in late. I'm the first one to come in, unlock everything, turn everything on, make sure nothing like exploded or something. So that sounds pretty good, Brian. But that sounds like a pretty good dish. But yeah, as far as our menu, I think they updated it to where, honestly, I've offered to, I personally think I should just do our website for the restaurant, because I'd be able to cut the cost of it from, I'd be able to save like $5 grand a year doing the website, me doing ours. But yeah, you know how family is with the youngest person, or some people do. They look at it like, you can't do it. But anyway, yeah, like right now I'm only running like 75% of my menu as far as like breakfast, lunch stuff. So is my brother at night, to where we really don't get busy until about Memorial Day, so about mid-June. Uh-oh. Which I do need to fix my auto mod again. Sorry, fool, that it timed you out for, even though it was a second. But yeah, I need to fix that so it's a little bit less restricted. That's where, basically I'm in charge of the restaurant. Like, my brother's the head chef, I'm the sous chef, to where I'll go out here. Nah, yeah, no. There's Artie. I'm gonna head out. I'm just gonna stick to the center because I don't see a lot of people heading here. Yeah, I pretty much have all my guys prep list every day. Like tomorrow, I'm actually gonna have some of them paint since we're not super busy. Just like breaking down some shelves and repainting them and stuff. Yeah, everyone in the morning, they like working with me because you're always busy. Time goes by fast. Sorry, I forgot to do the raffle. Thanks for reminding me. Update the goal as well. I'm just gonna go to the town, just looking at how many already pieces there are. But actually no, I'll go over here after I kill a couple trees. Yes, Old Bear, there's currently a event going on. It's like, it's a giveaway. You can win like a free CPU, free gaming laptop by collecting the most amount of stamps. I think it's like the top 200 people. Honestly though, so many people using bot accounts to where they have like 3,000 stamps and stuff. They're using bots, they're like sharing accounts. It's honestly depressing the amount of battles some people have. Not that, some people really like the game and play a lot. It's just these people are like specifically like playing like 20 hours a day to win like a free CPU. Not that it's free for the amount of hours they put it in. But yes, they do accumulate and count for something. Oh god. That track is gonna be dangerous. He's got the bigger gun. I just hope. Nope. Didn't bounce him. Go. Or not. I say he was gonna try to go past me, but. But yeah, basically everyone's playing like tier 2, tier 3 tanks. It's literally bum rushing the enemy, ramming them, dying, moving on to the next one. I'll have to look it up, Brian. I like trying different things and cooking, you know, different cuisines. Yeah, as far as the event and stuff, not to hate on Quickie Baby, but honestly, people have been posting about like the event being flawed like since the day it came out, because people have been abusing it since the first day. I've noticed like it's not just him, but people that make videos that do World of Tanks, like say for a living, they're always like several days behind from everything, and they mainly post it, and not to say take all the glory, but they post it after a lot of people have already done the math and the homework. Where, again, I'm not hating on him, because I watched the video he put out too, but literally everything that he said in there was not directly taken from like the World of Tanks Reddit, but it's been on like the forums and Reddit since it came out. The SEA server even, you know, restricted the event to, I think, tier 4 and up. But yeah, you know, they're not breaking the rules or anything. It's just, you know, it's just wargaming, honestly, is not that forward thinking. But the way that the people are playing are honestly how I played when I had to get to 250 battles for posting on the EU server. Not against the rules, and it's actually pretty effective. I won over 50% of my battles doing it, to be honest. But when everybody's doing it, then yeah, it becomes a pretty big problem. I say they have so many people in the center to where I don't know what could have done differently here. Which I think this is going to be my last battle, just looking at the time. The only thing, like, it's not technically cheating, but it does, it's borderline against, like, one thing in the terms of service. I forget what exactly. But it's all Wargaming's fault, honestly, for not putting rules in place. Easiest way they could have fixed it, just restrict it to tier 5 up and make it so you have to be, I would say, top 5 as far as experience goes, and done. Don't have to worry about. You gonna flank me? Ran out of rim. This guy's probably really angry at me right now. Fortunately, now I'm getting flanked. You gonna come at me, bat? Nope, still looking at you. Good night, Dana. Thank you very much for the tips tonight. Our team is getting blown out here. I'm glad I can help, Brian. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I'm getting shot from the town. I'm probably gonna die here. I kind of have to. And I the T-57 heavy crapola. Make a calculated risk here that might not pay off. before he figures out where to shoot me. There. IS-7 actually killed me from over there because the bat chat was trying to shoot my hole. Pretty good fight though, even though we lost, but yeah. But yeah, honestly, when the whole giveaway thing, they should handle it completely different, but they just didn't have any foresight to think that people would abuse the system if they didn't have rules in place, but shame on them. Well, good luck, you know, shoveling some snow. Let's pick a winner. Congrats, Dana, and also Full for winning the raffles here. Hey. Which, yeah, this is gonna be my last fight since I have to get up in 6 hours for work. So yeah, my next stream is going to be coming up. It'll be coming up on Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before then, you know, I might pop on for like a quick stream, but we'll see. I know this week with what we kind of have planned, I am a little bit busy to where I definitely will be here Monday, 8 a.m. until noon, so a bit longer of a stream. And then I have Thursday coming up as well, 7 p.m. start time, and then 10 p.m. Finishing off there. Thanks, Morgana. But yeah, thanks everybody, yeah, for watching tonight. Thank you very much for the tips as well, and a new subscription as well too. So, you know, happy tanking. I'm gonna try my best to where if I do pop on for like an extra stream between now and Wednesday, maybe it'll be the sandbox, the battle royale. But honestly, that game mode, I don't think it's ever going to see the light of day outside of like a little special like event, like for a week or something, like April Fool's or like a Christmas one or something. I don't think it's actually going to make it. The frontline mode that they tested out would have a better chance to come out, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, thanks again, guys. Hopefully I'll see you Wednesday. You know, otherwise, you know, have a good week as far as start to your week. See you around.